going on with everybody? Turn this light on. Yep. Let me turn that on. Let me get this intro rolling. And let's get it going, man. It's your big homie, man.
There are a lot of crazy toilets in Super Brain Rot. What if I were to tell you there's a special toilet that's about to join the group?
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking past. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause that's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, let's change the world.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the fights and stop the fights
And stop the murders in the world.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good, man? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. I thankfully, graciously, appreciatively thank everybody for tuning in, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. We got a serious one. I got a good one for us tonight, man. I got a good one tonight. I hope y'all stick around because I got some footage that I don't know if y'all seen before. I never seen this footage before, and it shed a new beam of light on this P Diddy situation, man. Like I've been telling y'all before, man. I've been telling y'all for a long time. I've been telling y'all about how I feel about the Diddy situation for a long time. First and foremost, I don't stand or rock with any violation of anybody's human rights. I don't stand with the violation of anybody's sexual lifestyle. If you do something, if you do what you do. Grown-ups, do what you do. But for as far as anything pertaining to children, I have nothing for that. I don't have no respect nor no regard towards any violations on anybody underage, under under the ages of 18, under the ages of 17, 18, shit like that. I don't have no love for that, right? So Diddy got the right, like I always tell y'all, he's a grown ass man. He got the right to have the sexual preference he wants to. First and foremost, I'm not as a man gonna knock Diddy because he is a gay man. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna knock Diddy because he took advantage of other men. I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't, because as a man, if you allow another man to punk you out, as a man, if you allow another man to cause you to do anything against your will, that you got to stand up for yourself as a man. So all these grown ass men coming out talking this and that, I don't care nothing about none of that shit, because y'all grown ass niggas they all knew what they were going and getting into. But this whole 50 Cent documentary thing, it took it to the next level. And first and foremost, I have not and I will not watch the documentary. I haven't seen it and I'm not gonna see it, right? Because I do not support. I don't support snitch behavior. I don't support people who try to do their best to downplay others to make themselves feel good. See, I don't have to talk about other people to make myself look good or feel good. I can just speak on my glory and tell my story, and that's enough to give me what I want out of like that. Me telling my story is enough for me to feel good about myself. Me living in my reality, living in the truth is enough for me. So I don't run around, you know, looking to tear other people down to feel better. That's not what I do. So when you got this situation right now where P Diddy just battling for his life in federal court. He was just battling for his life in the courtroom. We all seen the feds, the FBI raiding P Diddy's houses. We all seen that they said they raided his house and they went in and took some stuff and got out and took whatever they took and left with whatever they left with. We all know this. We heard about the P Diddy tunnels. We heard about the P Diddy catacombs. We heard about the thousand bottles of baby oil. We heard about all the drugs that he was doing. We heard about how he used to have those wild parties, sex parties, so crazy to where they would do so much drugs and shit they would need a nurse and they would have an ambulance sitting in the driver in the. They were so wild on their parties they would have ambulance sitting in their driveway waiting on them for the next day. We all know niggas had to get defibrillated. We all know Diddy's a wild boy. They proved that in court. They showed us who Diddy was in court. You know, he was having wild sex affairs and watching other men smashing his girlfriend. And he's in the back playing with us. Like, we know Diddy's a loser and a weirdo. That's not for debate. Big Bad A don't stand up for none of that Diddy action. I don't agree with it. I don't want to see another man having sex with my woman. I don't get pleasure out of watching butt naked men do whatever the fuck. I don't get pleasure out of this nigga. They said on the Diddy trials, and you got pardon my language, but they said on the Diddy trials, this man was letting men splash on his chest and he was rubbing it all on his body. This dude is weird. So first and foremost, Diddy's a weirdo. This is a fact. And for the crime that Diddy did get convicted of, the trafficking, prostitute, male peace, and the drugs and shit, the shit he did get convicted of, that's what he's doing time for. Diddy got convicted of the drug trafficking and the drug use, the drugs, and also too he got busted for the sex trafficking. He didn't get busted for the main shit. He's not guilty of anything else. So we all know Diddy got sentenced to 4 years in prison, and the last time we seen Diddy on the video, on the pictures, the images of him, he was all smiles. You know, he might be all gray because he can't do his little his regular beauty care routine and shit like that. So other than him, not being in his best physical appearance, that man is all smiles. He's in good spirits. And see, that wasn't enough for the powers that be. That wasn't enough for a hater like 50 Cent. To watch the man go to trial, facing his life. What's good, Toe Box? To watch the man Diddy go to trial, face his life, put his life on the line, of fighting the feds with his life, and then going and beating them, or not beating them, but winning his case, getting not guilty for the main shit, and just getting a smaller, lesser charge of 4 years. That wasn't enough justice. That's not enough justice for the likes of the devil and the likes of a hater like 50 Cent. That's not enough justice. Exactly. That is why you're not supposed to sell your soul for money. Because if you sell your soul for money, there's going to be no... If you sell your soul for money, the devil's not going to allow you to just ride off in the sunset. He's not. So we understand that. If you don't understand that, that is the main... That's what is going on right now. See, the devil's not trying to just let them... Yes, Diddy was stripped of his title of, elite, super fun party man. He was stripped of his title as the guy who everybody could call and have a good party with. But Diddy was not stripped of his money. He was not stripped of his livelihood, and he was not stripped of his lifestyle. Because I'm gonna tell you something. He's stripped of his lifestyle now being in jail, but they didn't. His houses, he still has his houses. His sons are still living in life. Everybody's still living. But I'm gonna tell you, the powers that be is not gonna let that go on. Do y'all remember when Diddy's sons, they were bringing them and trying to bring them inside the case as well? See, like I tell y'all, my favorite word is propaganda. And thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for the few who are watching with me. My favorite word is propaganda. Because I know the power of propaganda is one of the strongest things that's used in this society today. Propaganda is that shit like what they're doing with this Diddy documentary. What P 50 Cent did with the Diddy documentary. They're painting an image so negatively and so nasty of P Diddy that even after he serves his time, for what he's convicted of, in 2030, when it's about time for him to get out, when it's his turn to get out, that's not good enough for them. It's deeper than you think. Let's go. Let me show y'all what's going on. Let me show y'all why I said, let me prove to y'all and show you video footage of why I was telling y'all this footage of 50 Cent. Hold on, let me talk. Let's let Dame Dash say what Dame Dash said today. Let's let Dame Dash do this thing today. I don't know if I could play this clip because it's a show called the POV. It's a women's talk show called the POV, and it's 4 beautiful black women, and they're sitting there talking. I'll show you a little second. I'm gonna show you a second, and then I'm gonna show you a second of the clip, and then I'm gonna play the audio. All right. This is Dame Dash today on some show called the POV, and I'm gonna show a little bit of the clip, but I'm gonna play the audio in its entirety. All right. Let's go. This is what Dame Dash had to say about 50 Cent's documentary. And let me let him say what he had to say. Y'all hit that like button when you come in. Thank y'all so much.
The Diddy Cone with Reckoning. Did you check it out?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so we know that you were saying that it was not going to come out. So how do you feel that it actually is?
I honestly thought, based on like moral codes and like coming from where like a street ethic, I honestly didn't think that he would ever do that.
Why though?
I wouldn't.
That would be the question. Why? He has done.
Because it's just not my job to tell. I'm not a black man that's going to tear another black man down. Let them do that. But also, like if somebody, again, allegedly, it just seems like somebody, violated his baby mother in front of his kid. So yeah, but that's not how we deal with things from where we're from.
Did you check him on the back end?
Hey,
Did you check him on the back end?
I know y'all girls, but I'm not answering that. But what I'm saying is,
I just caught it.
I gotta let me answer my question. So again, you may not understand like a moral conduct for a grown ass man from where I'm from and where I thought he was from. There's just certain things, and like it's not for us to tear somebody down. So for example, if I'm a criminal and I see somebody doing a crime, I'm not telling. If it might be a violation, like they might be doing some shit that might be like a violation to a kid, then I got to go handle that. If I sign on to the street. So for me, I'm not going to do that because that platform is not black owned. I'm never going to tear a black man down for a white man ever in my life. Also, I know Puff, right? And I don't think that, again, I'm not ever going to check for his moral character. As you see, we never did too much business together. But it would never be me to be the person to deliver that. Let them do it. So probably another person, I would say, go ahead, do that. Maybe someone from, so like example, TMZ called me and was like, yo, we want you to do the interview with this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yo, you think I would ever make money for y'all tearing another black man down, even if that man is wrong? If I'm a black man and I want to do something, I'm going to go tear down a white man. I'm not going to tear down a black man. There's so many injustices that we see other people from other cultures do, but we don't say nothing, and they always send us to tear us down. Are you serious? I would never, ever condone a black man tearing down another black man for a white man. That will never happen. And if listen, and also another thing, just on my moral code, if a man did that to my girl, and I felt like I'm violated, I got to wear that, or I got to handle that different. But I'm not making a documentary. I'm gonna go deal with it. But that's just how other people deal with things, and that's how I deal with things. So the question you asked me was why I said that? Because I never in my life would have thought that 50 Cent would make a documentary about another man from our culture, just because it seems that the dude might have tampered with his woman. And that's just not what I thought. But let me just say this. I ain't gonna speak too much on that other man, 50. The only reason why I said something about it is because he talks about me. So that's the only reason why I said something about it. And to me, he's easy work. But the thing about it is, you don't have to deal with this, right? I'm a culture saver. I'm out here fighting for us every day. Every time I argue with somebody, it's not for me, it's for y'all. Because I'm good. I'm always trying to open the doors and make sure that everyone in our culture understands the path. They're usually misled to think they're weaker than they are. And I'm the guy that's going to show you that you do not have to be scared of them. You could do it on your own, and you do not have to do it for them. And they always send us to tear us down. And just because he might be a little strong and funny, we're not jacking that. And I don't think anybody should, because morally, that is not where we want to go. And another thing I didn't like about the movie, to say the least, was a lot of it could have been hearsay. So I've been accused of a lot of things I haven't done. And there's always, maybe you haven't been hunted in that way, but it is hunt a black man with money season out there. Trust me on that. It's best to be broke or else you're a target. So I think I'm in the best position right now, because if you sue me, you ain't getting a motherfucking thing, because I ain't got it.
Quick question, since we're talking.
Don't go in there trying to say I did something I didn't. I've been accused of things all the time. So for a black man to give somebody else that platform to do that, get paid for it, smile, and even go and promote it on white people's platforms, I'm not jacking that.
Nope. So I stand 1,000%. And if you go back into my lives the last few days, if you go back into my lives the last few days, that's exactly my perspective on that 50 Cent, on the Diddy shit. That's exactly the perspective I have. I said to y'all for the last year that the powers that be are trying to break down and dismantle the rich, powerful class, especially in the black community. The rich people in the black community have been targeted for the last 5-6 years. All the celebrities are getting broke down, and they started with the billionaires. They started with the big dogs, and then they're going their way down. They didn't go for the motherfuckers who doing the dirt with them. They going for the people who are doing dirt on their own. See, I'm gonna tell you something. The devil will let you do dirt. He will show you how to do dirt, make you comfortable in doing the dirt. And then once you start doing the dirt on your own, that's when you got a leash to be hung with. You're never supposed to do dirt with nobody or do dirt at all. You're never supposed to do wrong on this earth. Because when you do wrong, you can't get right. When you've done wrong, you can't be right. Only way to be right is to be right. So the reason why the Diddy's fucked up is they learned to play the game from the devil and they started playing it. But once they learned the devil's game and started playing it on their own, now the devil has a way to take you out. It's just like those people in the NBA who've been doing their betting and the back betting and the game control. That shit's been going on forever. That's been going on. The only difference is now somebody gets caught. So now that they're getting caught for it, now the people that are getting caught because they were taught how to do the dirt from the devil himself. They were shown how to bet. They were shown how to do that shit from the powers that be, from the devil. Then once they just show you, then it's up to you. Once you start doing it on your own, and then you get hung. You're not supposed to commit crimes, y'all. Not supposed to commit crimes. We're not supposed to be committing crimes. There's nothing in this world criminal that you should be doing. Hurting people, harming people, stealing from people, lying to people, deceiving people, all that shit. You should never do it. If you live a life where you gotta lie to people, you're a flaw ass nigga. If you're living a life where you can't tell the truth, you're a flaw ass person. The only place that you really can't tell the truth at is when you're at work. Because when you're at work, you got to do what the work tells you to do. You got to do what the job is. You can't be telling the truth in certain places. But in reality, in the real world, if you don't tell the truth, my nigga, like, nothing good's going to come out of that. I know plenty of liars and their lives suck. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, bro. Look, I know plenty of liars and their lives suck. They lie to make themselves feel good in the environment around other people, but when they're by themselves, their life sucks. They have the most saddest, depressingest lives. You know what I mean? They got the saddest, most depressed lifestyles. You feel me? Let's go. Let me show y'all what. Let me show you this 50 Cent footage. So I got wind and I got footage. Like I told y'all. Like I always told y'all. 50 Cent. I mean P Diddy. P Diddy. Is only doing what P Diddy is learned and taught how to do. P Diddy is only doing what he's learned and was taught how to do. P Diddy, let me blow my nose. Hold on. P Diddy's only playing the game he learned how to play. Like before, I called it booty tag. Diddy's only playing the game of booty tag that he was taught and learned how to play. And the sad part about it is, the people who taught him are the real demons. The people who showed him how to play this. The people who showed him how to buy people and pay him and buy people. Let me show y'all something. Back during the slavery days, they used to auction. Exactly. Like I said, I rock with Diddy, man. I said free Diddy as well. No, he did some stuff wrong. But I'm not mad at Diddy at all. The reason why I'm not mad at Diddy, because these bitch ass grown up people, they know what's going on and they're so lame and desperate for a different type of lifestyle that they'll do anything. Anything. Cause I'm a renegade. Niggas will do anything for a slice of fame. Niggas will do anything for a piece of change. And I'm going to be honest with you. What more can a rich man get from somebody who don't, he ain't gonna see you again. What more can he get from you? Give me some ass real quick. I mean, at least I'll get some ass out this shit. Cause let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Because if you understand anything about sex or sex magic and shit like that, let me play this video before I
come out. So how do you feel?
Diddy didn't do. Diddy is just doing what the. Let me show you what Diddy. Let me show you what. Let me show you this. Let me show you this.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm in a giving mood as my man Ozzy is. What's up, Ozzy? And I would like to auction something off. Okay. Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm in a giving mood as my man Ozzy is. What's up, Ozzy? And I would like to auction something off. Okay? Being that I don't spend a lot of time here and I don't really know the crowd, if you win, you get your choice of one or the other. Choice A is a weekend at my house in the Hamptons, fully staffed on the water, East Hampton, New York. Number 2 is a studio session with me in New York or London. I'll produce a record for you and your kids. Or number 3 is a night out with Diddy, Saturday night in New York. And I promise you, your ass will wake up Wednesday laying beside me.
Okay, let's get the started with this. I'll start with 25.
First off, did you hear what he said? He said, or a night with Diddy. And he said, and you'll wake up on Wednesday beside me. Diddy's not no motherfucking game. He's auctioning himself off to these rich elite people on this video. Please understand something. He's off auctioning. He's selling himself to the rich elite people. He's like, I'm in a giving mood. Listen to this shit. I'm going to rewind this. Listen to this. This is crazy. This is the craziest. Like I told y'all, Diddy didn't learn that shit from himself. He didn't learn that shit from himself. Listen to this shit, man. I'm going to run it back. Let's go. This is the sickest shit I ever seen, ever. Diddy didn't learn this shit. Diddy was taught this slavery. He was taught this booty tag. He was showed the game. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's fucking go, man. Listen to this.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm in a giving mood as my man Ozzy is. What's up, Ozzy? And I would like to auction something off. Okay? Being that I don't spend a lot of time here and I don't really know the crowd, if you win, you get your choice of one or the other. Choice A is a weekend at my house in the Hamptons, fully staffed on the water, East Hampton, New York. Number 2 is a studio session with me in New York or London. I'll produce a record for you and your kids. Or number 3 is a night out with Diddy, Saturday night in New York. And I promise you, your ass will wake up Wednesday laying beside me.
Let's get the business started with this. I'll start with £25,000. I have 25, I have 30, I have 40, I have 50, I have 60, I have 70, 80. You're 90? Yeah, no, that's fine. You just pay. You pay.
3 nights for you, Sharon. 3 nights.
3 nights. Full room and board.
Another thing is...
That was Sharon Osbourne. These are fucking super elite rich people. These are not poor bums. This man's selling himself to rich, super elite rich people at some private event. Private event. He's selling his body. He's selling himself, auctioning himself off like a slave to the super elite. Listen to this shit, man. He learned how to do this. Where do these slave auctions come from? Slavery. Who's been putting slavery on black people since 500 years, before 500 years ago? You know who. And they're still doing it today. It's just super elite and rich and exquisite. It's done today with caviar. It's done today with fine wine and champagne. But see, back in the day, they put a brown burlap bag over your head, take you up to that podium. Everybody's lusting and guacking over you. They always drinking champagne. They were always eating steaks and wine and fish and nice, good foods. Eating nice. Look at this
Unlimited.
shit.
If we become friends, you can stay for a long time. This is just a start. This is just a start to raise money for the kids. And we didn't even talk about Miami. We may go from the Hamptons to Saturday, New York to Miami. We may show up a month late.
100,000?
100 right there, my man,
I've
right
got
there.
100 in the back. Mr. Wayne Rooney.
Me and you, Wayne. Me and you, baby. Yeah.
It's a showbiz marriage made in heaven.
Me and you, Wayne. Wayne, I'll give you all three if you want it. I'll give you all three. 2 people for 150.
2 people for 150.
So, yeah, you can bring the whole football team.
150,000 pounds. Congratulations, Wayne.
Yeah.
No, P Diddy wasn't a sick man. P Diddy was a happy gay man. See, listen, y'all niggas got P Diddy. Hold up.
And I would like to,
Let me tell you something.
excuse me,
P Diddy is not a sick man. He's crazy. Yes, he is. He learned this, my nigga. He's being sold as a slave. What are you talking about, P Diddy? He's the slave. He's the only black person in the fucking room. Listen. He's the only black man in the fucking room. And he's for sale. Make that shit. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. He's the only black man in the room and he's for sale. So how's he the sick one? See, this is where we got to think for real. We got to know what's really going on. He's not the sick one. He's the victim in a room full of sick motherfuckers. And he's just playing the game because he knows he gonna show up. He gonna turn up. Man, fuck yeah, he's the victim. He just became, see, one thing you gotta understand, when the victim is around the real predators, he's gonna play the game. Yeah, come on, beat me and you, baby. Bring the football team. I love it. Because Diddy is a gay man. He probably loves what he loves. But when Diddy gets to other people and he gets to reverse the role and he gets to play the predator role, that's when he becomes the diddler. That's when he messes around and do the Ushers and the Biebers and all this other things. That's him getting to play the evil predator role. But he, at this point right here, he's not playing the predator. He's the fucking victim. He's on the menu. He's on the chopping block. He's on the menu. Talking about the victim. He's on the menu. I know people don't care. I know.
excuse me, I'm not meaning to interrupt you, but I'm in a giving mood as my man Ozzy is. What's up, Ozzy? And I would like to auction something off. Okay? Being that I don't spend a lot of time here and I don't really know the crowd, if you win, you get your choice.
Being that I don't spend a lot of time here and I'm new to the crowd, listen to this. He's giving himself to the industry as a whore so he can prove his worth. Talking about fucking, he's not the victim. He's bending over and submitting himself to prove his worth. Being that I'm not from here and I don't spend a lot of time here, I got a special gift. I'm going to sell myself to you real quick. This is crazy. He made 150,000. They said 150,000, bro. 150,000. And they said it goes to the kids. What kids, man? Listen, man. What kids, man? This shit crazy. That's why I say, man. That's why you're not supposed to idolize none of this shit. Oh, he's a sell, man. Diddy is a all the way sellout, a turnout sellout, who tried to play the predator victim. I mean, the predator role. He's the victim who tried to play the predator to weaker people. That's why he abused Cassie, because he's the coward. He is the coward. He is the one who submits, and they put the 15-inch ram jam up his blam blam. He is the submitter. But now, when he gives it to other people, he's gonna give them everything he got because he knows how the punishments it comes now. No, ain't no sellout. I understand the world. Niggas be thinking about, 150,000. Yeah, bro, that's nothing. And he said that was for 2 dudes. The nigga said, "Can I bring my boy?" Can you bring your boy? See, that's when. Listen to this shit, man. This shit is savage. Listen to this shit, man. Good. I'm glad my joint went out. Listen to this shit. This shit is savage. Listen to this.
Choice of one of. Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm in a giving mood.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you. This is supposed to be Diddy. He's submitting himself to the rich elite as a booty boy for the weekend or the night, whichever you prefer. However much booty you want. You want a night's worth booty or you want a weekend worth of booty? How much do you think you can handle? Because Diddy gets wild. So, okay, I just want a night. Nigga, Diddy, goddamn. You see, this is the level. Listen to this shit. This is why niggas become billionaires. And they be like, brother, why your channel, people be watching, but what the...
My name Ozzy is, what's up, Ozzy? And I would like to auction something off. Okay? Being that I don't spend a lot of time here and I don't really know the crowd, if you win, you get your choice of one or the other. Choice A is a weekend at my house in the Hamptons, fully staffed on the water, East Hampton, New York. Number 2 is a studio session with me in New York or London. I'll produce a record for you and your kids. Or number 3 is a night out with Diddy, Saturday night in New York. And I promise you, your ass will wake up Wednesday laying beside me.
Start of this, I'll start with £25,000. I have 25, I have 30, I have 40, I have 50, I have 60, I have 70, 80. You want 90? Yeah, no, that's fine. You just pay. You pay.
3 nights for you, Sharon. 3 nights.
3 nighs. Full room and board.
Another thing is unlimited. If we become friends, you can stay for a long time. This is just a start. This is just a start to raise money for the kids. We didn't even talk about Miami. We may go from the Hamptons to Saturday, New York to Miami. You may show up a month late.
100,000?
100 right there, my man.
I've
right
got
there.
100 in the back.
Oh, hold on. Oh, no, we gonna run that back. Oh, my kid. Oh, we gotta talk about this.
Saturday, New York to Miami. You may show up a month late.
100,000?
100 right.
Hell's Kitchen, all right. Hell's Kitchen, all right. Hell's Kitchen, all right. Man, me and my kids love this nigga show, man. The crazy thing is, I be telling y'all, nobody's famous because they're talented. These niggas is famous because they're playing booty tag. Tag, you're it. 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 These niggas is playing booty tag. My turn. No, your turn. My turn. Yeah, fuck out of here, my nigga. Let's look at this shit, man. My kids is gonna be disappointed, man. My kids are gonna be disappointed, man.
Yeah, my man
I'll
right
go
there.
under the back. Mr. Wayne Rooney.
Me and you, Wayne. Me and you, baby. Yeah.
It's a showbiz marriage made in heaven.
Me and you, Wayne. Wayne, I'll give you all three if you up it. I'll give you all three. 2 people for 150.
2 people for 150.
Yeah, you can bring the whole football team.
£150,000. Congratulations, Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
You're back in the city.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but
I'm not playing it no more. Did y'all see the level of evil Get Out? What in the Get Out? What in the Get Out was that? And the crazy thing is, see, like I told y'all before, the slavery today is done with champagne. The slavery today is done with $1 million. The slavery today comes with money. It comes with privilege. Oh, you really gonna let me goddamn drag you, my nigga? Oh, here, I'll give you 20 million. Oh, you really gonna let me drag you? Here's 100 million. Oh, you really gonna let me drag you, my nigga? Here's $1 billion. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. And y'all blame Diddy. Diddy is a willing participant in a game that's bigger than anybody. That's why the feds came to his house and came and took them videos. Nigga, they came and took the videos. That's why Diddy was on the phone from jail to my, hey man, move them tapes. Move the tapes, like I told you. He was on that motherfucker trying to save them bitches. Cause he needed that leverage. But they got what they got. So Diddy's still alive. If he had that footage still, that nigga be dead. Or he might be getting a squeeze because he got the shit. Y'all don't understand, brother. He was playing booty tag with the best of them. No, he was playing booty tag with the best of them. They're in the game. They're playing the game. Your turn. You're it. My turn. You're it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't even need to know, but look. We don't need to know, but watch this. It doesn't matter who's on them tapes. Watch this. You seen them.
excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm in a giving mood as my man.
We already seen all them niggas. Those are all celebrities on them tapes. So we seen that. Niggas buying it. Who is the Rooney dude? Who's the Rooney dude? Me and you, Rooney. Who is the Rooney dude? And his homeboy. These niggas, 2 niggas. Let me tell you something. I'll pay for a studio session. Now, I wouldn't even want no studio session with Diddy because Diddy don't make the type of music I like. Diddy makes whatever he makes, but he don't even make New York music. Diddy makes some other type of music. You know, he makes that remixing old songs and taking old cadences of old classic songs and rebirthing them. He makes that old classic hip hop style that stealing old cadence or reusing old cadences to old songs and revamping them. That's what Diddy does. So I would never make no music with this nigga. Cause I'm a musician. I wouldn't even make no music with Diddy. So niggas is on some sissy type of time even trying to get down with Diddy because what could you do gaining with Diddy? He don't even make that type of music like that, you know? Yeah, most of the dudes that Diddy walked away from, they're all dead, bro. Most of his Diddy's artists are dead. The crazy thing, y'all. That's what people need to understand. See, now one thing I will never do is implicate or try to insinuate a murder on nobody because I have nothing to do with none of that. I'm gonna stay out of in my lane and stay out the way. But we all been saying the Diddy curse. We were saying the Diddy curse since we were teenagers, and we were saying that for record label purposes because everybody Diddy signed, they never would go big. They would just have big songs and then they would never go big, and then Diddy would goddamn get rid of them. And we're talking about drop them off the label, not no death. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, yeah, I remember that dude. Definitely, when they were Diddy's a user. He used a lot of people to make hits and then you get rid of them. He's a user. He's an abuser, man. You know, and I'm not. You can't go to jail for being an abuser and a user, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you get a certain power level of power and money on this world, you become entitled to certain things. You feel me? Yeah, Jamie Foxx play booty tag too. All of boy allegedly, they all play booty tag, and that's okay. Niggas got the right to play booty tag or whatever they want to do. And I'm not saying Jamie Foxx is nothing. I can't say his lifestyle choice. I can't define his lifestyle choice. But Jamie Foxx, I've seen Jamie Foxx videos of him in rich people's mansions dressed up in Wanda outfit with underwear on. I've seen videos of Jamie Foxx in thongs with Wanda doing the Wanda. He was dressed up as Wanda with a thong on in some rich white man's house. Two white dudes and Jamie Foxx, just like Diddy was about to get a reverse ice cream sandwich, vanilla cookies with the chocolate ice cream. Disgusting. Disgusting. That nigga, Diddy stole Al B. Shore's son. That's crazy. Nah, don't come in here speaking no gay shit, bro. I ain't on no type of time, bro. Hold up. Don't come on here speaking no gay stuff, bro. I'm not speaking sexuality. I'm speaking on Diddy, bro. Cause Bad A is a straight man, and I'm not talking about my sexuality or nobody else. I'm just speaking on Diddy, bro. This is a wild man, and I'm saying 50 Cent, in my opinion, is wrong for motherfucking putting a documentary out to diminish the character of a man who's already in jail, persecuted for crimes. That's what the fuck I say. And also, it's damn sure wrong to profit off a man. Let me block this video game character. Block the video game character. Because I ain't mad at the gay people either. But don't come in here doing no race baiting, gay baiting talk. We don't do that on this channel. We don't talk about anything like that because that's not what this channel's about. I'm a single father of 3 wonderful children, bro. I can't never be a gay man. You feel me? Yeah, I didn't never like Diddy's music either. Never liked Diddy's music. I respected Diddy as a playboy. You could tell he's a little playboy and shit, like how he talks and how he moves. He's a Harlem nigga. He got swagger. He always had money and shit. He produced whatever records he came out with and shit. But he's never been nobody I looked up to and listened to. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, I'm raising my 3 kids with no food stamps, no government assistance, none of that, bro. I'm taking care of my business, bro, and it's not easy, but it's real. It's good. And I'm yeah, man. I ain't, for real. This is my first break of the day. Look, I was flipping out today. I was getting upset the last couple hours because I had to do so much fucking work to get to this point. I'm off work today, so I was supposed to be able to sleep in, but I had to pay bills and shit, and I got my check and shit, so I was thinking about, how I'm gonna handle my business. So I'm up in the morning thinking about what bills I could pay. So I'm paying bills on the phone, doing that. Get up, go pay the bills I needed to pay. Get up, go get my oil changed. Well, I took my shower first, washed up to my shower, then went go get my oil changed. Didn't have no breakfast, running. Then I had, then I Um, I had a little man. I'm just running all day just till what 49 minutes ago till I got on this live. I changed my cat litter. I cleaned my guinea pig cage. Um, Went to store, Walmart, Publix, grocery shop, put the groceries up, try to straighten up the house. I mean, it's just unbelievable how much work I did. And then, cook for the kids. Almost burnt the dinner because I'm cooking dinner and cleaning shit, doing shit. I had to eat dinner while I was cleaning up. I'm cleaning still while I'm walking around cleaning with one hand, eating with the other hand. Then so I didn't even have a chance to sit down and eat dinner. Then took my shower, set up my kids, gave them their snacks and stuff for their movie so they can be occupied, watch their movie, and gave them some snacks or whatever so they can, after dinner snacks, movie snacks. So now I'm sitting down doing this. I don't even get breaks, my nigga. Like, life is so hard being a single dad, man. So you don't get breaks, bro. You don't get no breaks. And I haven't even been feeling good, and I can't even get a chance to not feel good because I got so much responsibility. You know what I mean? Yes, every day. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. This shit is crazy, but it's okay. See, that's why I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why a lot of no, I'm not gonna talk about that. Let's keep it on the Diddy. So let's go. Listen what this punk ass nigga Charleston White. See, you heard what the real man. You heard what the
Reckoning. Did you check it out?
Yeah, so.
Okay, so we know that you were saying that it was not going to come out. So how do you feel that it actually is?
I honestly thought, based on like moral codes and like coming from where like a street ethic, I honestly didn't think that he would ever do that.
Why though?
I wouldn't.
You didn't know that would be the question why he has done.
Because it's just not my job to tell. I'm not a black man that's going to tear another black man down. Let them do that. But also, like if somebody, again, allegedly, it just seems like somebody, violated his baby mother in front of his kid. So yeah, but that's not how we deal with things from where we're from.
Did you check him on the back end?
Hey, yo.
Check him on the back end?
I know y'all girls.
So that's how a real man thinks. Listen to what punk ass Charleston White thinks, man. And I'm not disrespecting Charles. I got a little love for Charleston, but I know he's a government. He's a plant. He's a fucking plant, man. But I like some of his antics and shit. He's funny sometimes, but he's a damn plant, man. Straight plant, man. Look.
Put a restraining order on anybody.
Listen to what this lame ass nigga said about 50 Cent and Mano. I don't know what 50 Cent and Mano said to him, but he's a squirrel and, he's probably... Listen to this, man.
And just for the record, boys and girls, you can put a restraining order on anybody. I'll put a restraining order on 50. I'll put a restraining order on Mano. And if they come within 500 feet of me, they automatically go to jail. This shit's so easy.
He said he put a restraining order on 50 Cent and Mano. This dude is such a squirrel, man. A scary squirrel, bro. Let's go, man. Listen to him. He's just injecting himself into this drama anyway. This is all he's doing. Because for a man to file a restraining order on people who ain't got nothing to do with him, it just shows you the level of low life and snitchery and cocoonery and buffoonery that Charleston White is up to. He is really not, his character's not good, man. His moral character's not good, and he knows that. And I'm no disrespecting him too, but, the funny shit is not good. I'm gonna tell you something. The devil comes and tricks you in the name of laughter and deceit and comfortability and shit like that. God's gonna tell you the truth and make you understand the truth so you can make conscious, wise decisions. The devil's gonna give you deceit and comfort and ease and shit like that. So pay attention to all that comfortable, easy talk and all that lame shit, because most of that stuff is the devil, man. That Charleston White nigga's the devil, man. That nigga's the one-eyed devil, bro. He is Satan, bro. Niggas talking about just looking the devil and all that, and the one man, this nigga Charleston White is damn near the devil, bro. Like me, I got the mark of Buddha on my shit. I got the third eye, the eye of God. This nigga got the one eye like a devil, bro. Well, if you know the battle of the story between Set, aka the devil, Set, if you know anything about history, human world history, Egyptology, it's the battle between Set and Heru. Heru was basically Jesus, and he fought Set. And when they were fighting, because that was good versus evil, Jesus fighting the devil. See, in the Bible, they don't even tell you when Jesus fought the devil, because the Bible doesn't want you to know all this shit. But in the real African stories where the Bible stole the shit from, the Set and Heru fought, and Heru plucked Set's eyes out, at one of his eye out. Plucked this shit out. And that's why, the devil got his one eye. That's why the devil always does that. That's why satanic people always cover up that one eye and do that one eye symbolism. Because Set only had one eye. Because Heru, aka Jesus, popped his eye out. See, y'all know him as Jesus, but his name is Heru. And it was a real live, real human being and real story with real facts and data. So Heru fought fought Set, aka Satan, and he plucked his eye out. That's why all the devil worshippers do this. So you got to wake up and understand the real world history so you can understand the truth behind what's going on. And you see a nigga like Charleston coming around giving all lies and telling all lies and disrespecting the dead, and he's committing the sins of man right in front of your face. Adultery. I don't give a fuck about my wife. I fuck a bitch is right in front of my wife. I don't fuck my wife. He got them, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That nigga got no honor, bro. He don't honor his wife. He don't honor his fucking life because he's running around telling everybody, I'm the baddest motherfucker. I start shit everywhere I go. I talk shit about everybody. Nobody do nothing to me. I told y'all, nobody wasn't going to do nothing to me. He wants to become a martyr. He wants to be a martyr because his life is so lame, even having millions of dollars, bro. This nigga wants to be a martyr, bro. No, according to what that dude said, he used to do a bunch of work in the community, yeah. But he done work with the government. He works directly with the government. He works for the government. He's a government worker. He's a government agent, man. He's a government agent, man. And I'm not hating on Charleston White, bro. Like I said, if he comes on the live, sometimes I'll click on it and laugh with him and shit. But then as soon as he talks that devil shit, I turn it off. Because he starts talking about, yeah, nigga, I got this and I got that. Come on, bro. It's okay to stunt, but it's not good to flaunt. It's not good to front. I'm going to be honest. When I become rich, and I'm going to get mine, but even though YouTube's making it hard right now, like, YouTube, something happened this week, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this. I went from having thousands of people on every night to now, humbly and graciously, hundreds of people coming on the lives. So it's just crazy, man. YouTube's doing something with this algorithm and these numbers. So I don't, I don't know, I'm going to have to just figure my way around into my riches. Like, but they're not going to just let nobody just come in and shit and just, you know what I mean? You got to work, bro. You got to work, bro. Like I seen today, YouTube sent me an email. They said I've been a YouTuber since 2017, September the 2nd, 2017. I've been doing this shit. Look, YouTube's been alive for 20 years. I've been on YouTube for 7 years. They was like, yeah, they're doing this shit just to black people, bro. They ain't doing that to them big channels. They ain't doing that shit to nobody like Mr. Beast and Candace Owens and all them big. They're not doing that shit to them. They're not doing that shit to all them people talking that talk. But even the big black YouTubers, like the good ones, they're hitting everybody right now. Niggas ain't even getting no numbers. It's like, damn, bro, what's going on? But if you do this, like I tell y'all, do this shit for the genuine reason. Hell yeah, the truth tellers get it the hardest, bro. Facts. It's rough on us, man. But I'm gonna be honest. There's nothing. If you build something up and you really earn it and you really build it up, it's so much worth it. It's so much more worth it. I mean, people should just subscribe, man. Y'all know y'all should subscribe. Y'all know y'all should just subscribe, man. Come on, I give the best content in the world. I got this month. I got almost 100,000 views this month. Well, it's a new month now, but like, bro, I be doing numbers on a little small level, and people don't hit subscribe. Like the other night, I had the live on here. I had my views. I had 2,500 some people on the live. I got like 13 subscribers. Yeah, I be doing all that shit, bro. I be doing all that shit, bro. I'm busting it down. Go on my YouTube. I'm going to do some more, but yeah, I be busting it down. I'm going to do more, bro, but like I said, do you heard all that shit I had to do before I even come back on the live? You know? No, look, life is life. Of course, it's not all about skin color. I'm not a only black center person, bro. I understand we're in this together. A lot of my biggest supporters are white people. That's the truth. I'm not a biased, bigoted person. My thing though is uh, I'm just true to what I am and true to who I am. There's nothing wrong with being proud to be who you are. Nothing's wrong with that. As long as you're not being proud at the expense of talking shit and breaking down and talking down about others. That's when it's wrong. If you're proud about who you are, you should show you're proud for you who you are. You should be proud to be black. You should be proud to be white. You should be proud to be Irish. Listen, the culture nowadays is so fucked up. They don't even promote white people to be proud to be white because the culture is so misappropriated. You got the culture with all this fake gangster black music, or not even gangster. It's you got the culture is being run by the music and the entertainment, which is not what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be run by political figures and good role models and good upstanding citizens. But since it's not, since we're running off this popular culture lifestyle, yes, CIA music, exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. Since we're living off this government music, it's a psyop. So it got white people not proud to be white. It got black people not proud to be black. It got Mexican people not proud to be Mexican. Spanish people not proud to be Spanish. Everybody's not proud to be who they are. And then the ones who are, they're dominating. Let me tell you something. The people who are proud to be who they are, they're dominating their life. The Jews are dominating in life. You know why? Because they're fucking proud to be Jewish. The Asians, the Chinese, they're dominating in life. You know why? Because they're proud to be fucking Chinese. Certain African industries are dominating. You know why? Because they're proud to be African. When you take pride in yourself, you care for your people, for your image, for yourself, for your people, then you'll take pride in your people. There's nothing wrong with taking pride. I'm not even boasting. See, y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Maybe you don't believe in yourself, but I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I am, and I know exactly where I'm going. I don't know the destination. I don't know the bumps and the rumps and the humps, but I do know where I'm headed. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very thankful for my life. I have one of the best lives that any man in America could have ever had. You could go around talking about how hard it's being a white woman. If you did, maybe you might make something out of yourself. Maybe you might make a name for yourself. You should talk about how hard it is to be a white woman. Because if more women speak up and talk about women issues and speak on women issues, more women would become women. You could help more women be women. So maybe you should start a fucking channel and speak on white woman issues. There's nothing wrong on that, as long as you're not being bigoted and hatred towards other people. We need more women to speak up and tell other women how to be women, especially white women. Y'all need to speak up and say, hey, I'm proud to be a white woman. I'm proud to be a white woman in America. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with saying that? I love white women. I love black women. I love all women. So there's nothing wrong with being proud to be who you are. No, we don't simply read no fucking Bible. We be proud of who we are, and we get better and greater and greater and greater and become better. I don't have to dig into a book. I dig into my soul to become a better man. Look, I don't have to dig into a book to be a better man. I dug into my soul to become a better man. I said, I'm not going to do wrong. I'm not going to steal. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to do wrong. I'm not going to fuck nobody else's girl no more. I'm not going to rob or this and that. I don't. See, my laws, y'all run around with all this. I know the 48 laws of Ma'at. First off, I have my ancestors gave me laws to live by, so where we don't have to run around and sin. The reason why Europeans are so sinful is because a lot of people in America and Americans are so sinful, not just Europeans, Americans. The reason why Americans are so sinful in the Eurocentric mindset, the reason why is because the culture doesn't have all the laws that y'all need. See, and the ancient African Ma'at, the goddess of life, the goddess of justice, she gave us the set of laws called the 48 laws of Ma'at. Right? Yes, I can talk all about sin. I have no sins. I atone for all my sins. Look, the 48 laws of Ma'at, right? She gave us the clear cut laws on what and what not to do on earth. And the Bible, those old Christian apostles who were learning under the Egyptian temples and shit like that, and in Rome and shit like that, and they were trying to catch the game and trying to catch the drift, and they were like, damn, these motherfuckers they just worshiping this man like God, and this and they respect this man, woody woody woo. Oh my God, how can we get some of this? And then they went to the temples and they were listening with their robes on, listening and shit, trying to get some game. And the Egyptian man said, hey man, come on over here, man, I'll let you get some of this game. Let me tell you the real truth of what's going on. And then they start telling them the truth, and guess what? The evil niggas got jealous and killed and stole and reworded it and retwisted it and revamped it and made Christianity. This shit is evil, bro. If you want to know the truth, you got to go to history. And the history is way BCE. See, look, BCE, before the Christ era. BCE, you got to go before the Christ era. Life didn't start BC. Life didn't start AD after the death of Christ. Life was going on BC, before Christ. And see, the Eurocentric mind, they can only calculate life before Christ and after Christ because that's their only basis that was their time frame in life. So that is their time frame basis, before Christ, after Christ, because that was when they came about. You see what I'm saying? And recorded history. So that is their time frame, and their conceptualization of time is because that's when they came about. So this is why some people say life started 5,000 years ago, because they're those people. The people who say life's only 5,000 years, the world's only 4 or 5,000 years, those are those people. Those are those people. Ain't no Jesus returning. God gave birth to plenty disciples all days throughout the life. At special times, at all points in time, God will birth a chosen one. And if the chosen one is nurtured properly and raised properly and taught properly, he can dig within himself and he can inspire his people to do better for themselves. Because that's what God wanted for his chosen ones. He just wants the chosen one to show the way so people can know the way. Niggas talking about Jesus coming back. You're looking at one of God's strongest prophets on the East Coast right now. I'm one of the strongest ones on the East Coast. Look, you will know him when he returns. He got the fucking mark on his forehead. He got infinite knowledge every single day. I don't need the glory. I'm just going to give you the story. I'm not going to play with you. I'm going to stay with you. Y'all niggas running around looking and I'm right here. And I don't need the glory. I got the story. Ever since I was born, they tried to take me back, trying to break me and destroy me. Because they knew, yeah, it's him. He's going to do it. Everybody tried to destroy me. That's how I knew it. And then when they can't even look me in my eyes and shit, oh, fuck. Because I shine. And I always knew since a little boy, my shine was different. I could walk in the room and everybody's going to gravitate. My shine is different. Exactly, bro. God is with us. God is in us. That's why y'all are running around looking for God, and he's inside you. He's inside you. Some of y'all have filled your cup some people have filled their cups up with more of the devil, though. See, it's about all aspects of your cup. When you're born, your cup is empty. You're a pure soul. You're born perfect in the image of God. You're not born a sinner. See, this is where that doctrine is a demonic doctrine. They tell you in your doctrine, you're born a sinner. When you ain't born no sin, you bear no sin coming fresh into this world. You bear no sin. You're so perfect. Babies are perfect when they're coming into this world. As long as their bodies is functioning properly and as long as their bodies are functioning properly, what sin does a baby come in with? Only the sins of his father. Babies don't have no fucking sin unless the father gives them sin. Unless the father passes a sin down to the child is born perfect in the image of God. And who is God? The Father. Who is the Father? Me, the man, the husband. Your husband is God. Your husband is God. The man is God. But see, y'all don't want to realize that. Because if you realized your husband was God, if you realized the man was God, you couldn't adhere to the fucking foolish ideology of feminism. If you realized man was God, you couldn't adhere to the foolish ideology of missexuality. If you realized man was God, you wouldn't disrespect your husband the way you do. You wouldn't disrespect your boyfriend the way you do. You wouldn't disrespect your father. Your father wouldn't disrespect himself if he realized he was God. If your father knew he was God, he wouldn't disrespect himself. We're born perfect. Niggas ain't got no sin till your sorry ass mama light up a cigarette and fire it up in your room. Nigga ain't got no sin until your mama start cussing and teaching you how to cuss. Children ain't got no sin till they learn some sin from their daddy, watching their daddy cock guns and shoot guns and pull triggers and do this and that. Children don't have sin till they learn sin. You raise them up in the hood, and they start witnessing robberies and grimy shit and drug selling and niggas hanging out and lamping and doing nothing and chilling, and alcoholism and drugism, and that's the sin that they learn. That ain't no motherfucking the child. You put them in the sin. Your sorry ass parents bore you up in sin because they bum ass was just having sex and didn't plan you and didn't have a good plan for you to become in this world. The parents are the sinners, not no fucking child. The parents shouldn't be having ugly sex, shouldn't be having drunk sex, shouldn't be having high sex. It's the parents, not no damn child. The child's born perfect in the image of God. These sorry ass bum ass parents taint their children. But guess what? When you have a parents like mine who raised me up perfectly good as the best they could, and then when you have a parent like me who raised mine perfectly, there's nothing nobody can do. Only phantom viruses is the only thing that can affect us. Only phantom viruses and phantom illnesses is the only thing that can stop us. That's the only thing that can fucking stop us. A phantom illness. A mystical, magical aerosol. A raid spray, roach spray. It's the only thing that could do. And that don't stop us. That just slows us down for a little bit. Nothing's gonna stop us. We've been doing this for millions of years. My family's been doing this for millions of years. We're going to keep coming back, and I'm going to keep fighting for God until God realizes that some people are still here and worthy. I'm trying to give God a beacon to let people know, to let him know that everybody doesn't deserve to be wiped out. Everybody don't deserve to be wiped out. Because y'all ain't showing God no worth. So if you don't stand up for righteousness, you think God's going to have mercy for this planet? They're saying right now we're going through the sixth mass extinction of humanity. They're saying we're in the midst of the sixth mass extinction on the planet. The sixth one, number 6. We're in the midst of it right now. This is why people are just dropping. The niggas ain't saying nothing. They just not saying nothing. Oh, I'm sick. Like people just getting sick and nobody said nothing. After the lockdowns, after the virus, after that time period 4 or 5 years ago, y'all still don't realize this shit is all weaponized and fucked over? And we don't unify to stand up against weaponized things? Y'all still believe their phantom, mysterious illnesses are real? Let me shut up. But Diddy's the problem, huh? Oh, hey, Diddy, come on, put the story. Y'all, they got y'all on a witch hunt for Diddy. This how evil and low vibrational some of y'all are, too. Mad and raging and rumbling. Mad at Diddy. Like that nigga was smashing you. He wasn't smashing you. I wish people could understand the severity of where we're at right now. We're at the last moments where you can actually speak up and do this right here, man. Very soon in the future, you're not going to be able to do this. Some of us are going to have to take losses for freedom of speech. But the thing is, do people take heed to freedom of speech, or are people just talking and running their mouths and nobody listening? It should become a big bad day. I love y'all. Have a good night and stay smart, man. I'm not against Diddy. Never would be. Yes, he is a wild, evil boy. Yes, he is. Anybody capable of beating on a woman like Cassie is a wild, evil nigga. Anybody who could damn near fuck somebody to death and bring them back to life is a piece of crap. You know what I'm saying? So, but God bless y'all. Diddy, you gotta do better, bro. I hope he's learning from his mistakes in prison and come out and able to, get his mind back right on God or something. Now you can't go back to God, but you might well stay with Satan, but just chill a little bit. Go to the island, bro. Just go to one of them islands and goddamn do a shit on the island. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. Let's go.